My name is Suhaib Ajad, and today I will be talking about stress and its effects. America is at a critical crossroads when it comes to stress in our health, says APA Chief Executive Officer Norman B. Anderson, after he had concluded the results of APA's 2010 Stress in America survey. What is stress? Per the Webster Dictionary, stress is a force exerted when one body or body part presses on, pulls on, pushes against, or attempts to compress or twist another body or body part. Who deals with stress? Children, teens, adults can all have stress. According to American psychological associations, those aged 18 through 33 years old suffer the highest levels of stress in the nation. When someone is dealing with stress, they might feel threatened or overwhelmed. In the body, the nervous system responds by releasing a flood of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which rouse the body for emergency action. Your heart pounds faster, muscles tighten, blood pressure rises, breathe quickness, and your senses become sharper. Today I will discuss what causes stress and how an individual suffering from stress can cope with it. What causes stress? Stressors are what is detected by the brain, which activates the fight or flight system in the body. Some examples of stressors may be the death of a loved one, divorce, loss of a job, increase in a financial obligation, and chronic illness and injury. I know I have felt stress being a full-time employee and a full-time college student. I feel so overwhelmed at times. I have a paper due at 9 a.m., but I must work a full day the day before. I'm just like, how am I going to get everything done? Catherine Nordell, the Executive Director for Professional Practice at the APA, said you have to have an understanding that stress is killing you before you can do anything about it. According to WebMD, stress can affect all aspects of your life, including your emotions, behaviors, thinking ability, and physical health. No part of the body is immune, but because people handle stress differently, symptoms of stress can vary. So it is important to discuss them with your doctor if you are unable to cope with them. There are several different types of symptoms a person can experience, such as emotional, physical, cognitive, and behavioral symptoms. Emotional, you may feel irritated, worthless, overwhelmed, and you might even find yourself avoiding friends and family. Physical symptoms can include aches, pains in your body, low on energy, can't sleep, headaches, and even an upset stomach. Now for the cognitive symptoms: constant worrying, disorganization, poor judgment, and only seeing the negative side of situations. People who are under a lot of stress, their normal behavior might change, such as avoiding your responsibilities, changes in appetite, pacing, nail biting, and might even increase the use of alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes. Believe it or not, but there are ways we can cope with stress on our own. The difficult part would be to find what works for you to get your stress under control. For other people, it might be too much to bear, and they will need to see a psychiatrist for help. One important action to do is to take care of yourself, eat and sleep well, exercise daily, and take a break when needed. Another option you have is to share your problems with someone such as a friend, family member, counselor, doctor, or pastor. One thing you want to avoid is the use of drugs and alcohol. These may seem to help with the stress, but in the long run, they create additional problems and increase the stress you are already feeling. Today we have learned what are the symptoms of stress and how we can cope with stress. Young and old alike must face difficult situations and overcome obstacles which can lead a person to become stressed. A little stress isn't harmful to have, but when you start to have many symptoms, it can be harmful. Most people deal with the stress may be able to cope with it on their own. If not, they can see a psychiatrist for additional help.
That's what I'm talking about. That's